Greetings, greetings. Welcome. I'm Rocky X, and this is The Awakening. And I want to talk about what's going on in the motherland. Yes. Oof. And what's happening to France and their demise. Now, let me be very clear, okay? I don't have anything against French people per se, okay? Not at all. All right. As they say, I have friends that are French people. Okay. But let's talk about what France as a historical colonizer country represents. That's what I take issue with. And right now, I'm not alone because there are several of these young lions that are leading their countries in Africa and that are saying, you know what, France, peace. Bye, Alicia, get out. And you know what? I'm here for it. I am so grateful that I'm alive to witness this and see this happening because why are these countries, including the IET, paying restitution to France? For what? Hello? When France is coming there and taking all their minerals and all of their goods and surviving, because without these African countries and Haiti, France would be nothing. Let's talk about the countries that have said bye Felicia or bye France. Au revoir. Number one, I would say on the top of my list, Burkina Faso. Wow. Yeah, they are just doing so many amazing things. Their leader, Ibrahim Traore, and their country to show that they are sovereign and to show that they are self sufficient, that they don't need France. France needs them. Let's get that right, okay? Don't get it twisted. But he's not alone because we have our family in Mali. Oh, yeah, Mali. We have our family in Niger. They are getting rid of the French presence. They are ridding themselves of the colonizer mindset and the colonizer raping their country and leaving them with nothing but crumbs while they take the spoils back to France. But they're not alone because that young lion in Senegal, hey, comment ça va? Ça va bien, is following suit and starting to eliminate and rid themselves of the presence of France in their country. Bases, the military bases, and other things like that, which are just going to start to, what do we say, amplify. And then there's another wonderful leader that is following suit as well, and that is Chad. Chad's one of our latest. Chad is now saying, you know what, friends, we're tired of York. And you got to go. Okay? You got to get up. You got to get out. Bye bye. Oh, and I'm not going to lower the possibility of another country that's starting to get the little rumble rumble in the jungle kind of vibe going on and saying we can do this on our own, we don't need you. And that's also the Ivory Coast. So what we have here, people, is an awakening. The lions are awakening. The lions are starting to roar. And when the lions realize that they are the true kings of the jungle, baby, game on. Okay? Game on. And you know what I love? I love the fact that in the midst of it all, I get my popcorn. I'm watching this. I'm cheering for the good guys. This time I'm cheering for the good guys. Okay? See, we've been distorted to think that the good guys traditionally are really good. They're not. The ones that you're taught are the good guys, they're not the good guys. And I think a lot of people have awakened to realize that they've turned it upside down. Because really, And there's another part of this too, AFRICOM. But we're going to go into that in another video because all these people coming to save Africa have done nothing but ravage Africa, take from Africa. Africa is the most amazing, richest continent on this whole planet Earth. Yet it has been robbed. It has had wars created there, funded by the West. Why? So then they can go in and steal the spoils and act like they're the heroes. Listen, we know the playbook now. Many of us know this playbook. We've seen this play after play after play after play after play. And I think a lot of those leaders have seen it too. But unfortunately, when the suits come knocking on your door and then they slide a picture of Thomas Sankara across the desk and say, boy, what a tragedy that happened to that man. What is that saying to them? Or they show them a picture of, you know, one of our great leaders like a Malcolm X or Martin Luther King and say, isn't that something? Wasn't that something? Those leaders are held by those two things because then they realize I'm getting a warning. And if I don't give in and do what the West wants me to do, I'm not going to be here anyway. So I'm going to go in and take them up on their offer to send my children to the best French school and university. I'm going to take them up on their offer to let my wife go and sit front row at the Louis Vuitton fashion show during Fashion Week in Paris. What am I going to do? Because if I don't, I won't be here. See, that's a playbook that has been run over and over again. And the ones that were absolutely adamant about not giving in met their demise. But now we have some young, fearless leaders that are rising up. But let me tell you something, beautiful motherland of Africa, your power comes in unity. Your power comes in unity. Your power comes in unity. Hmm. I'm Rocki X, and this is The Awakening. And the awakening is happening